So here is the letter. Craig Hemsworth is GP. Dr. Ciaran Jones, 68 Riverside Clinic. Newtown and GP. So 4 lines. Ciaran Jones, 68 Riverside Clinic. GP, Riverside Clinic, Newtown. Okay. Okay. Dr. Ciaran Jones, general physician. We should go up. Capital letter. 68 Riverside Clinic. No need comma, not compulsory. Here 6 is looking like, B is looking like, is it 68? It is looking like small b. 6 should be rounded. 6 should be rounded like this. Okay. Yeah, written 6, but it doesn't look like 6. So just modify. Okay. Riverside Clinic, Newton. Newton. Newtown. 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 28 August 2019. Dear Dr. Jones, regarding Mr. Craig Hemsworth, aged 52, right? I am writing to update you the current health status of Mr. Hemsworth, who was diagnosed with tonic clonic seizure and requires ongoing care. And requires, here you can say and requires ongoing care and management from your facility. Okay. Discharge letter. I am writing to update you the current health status of Mr. Hemsworth, who was diagnosed with tonic clonic seizure and requires ongoing care and appropriate management following the discharge from your facility. Following the discharge to your facility. From your facility following the discharge today. Following the discharge. It's a discharge letter. You should write, na? Following the discharge today. Discharge letter. We don't know which letter it is based on this one. So you have to write that because this is a discharge letter. So on 19th August 2019, Mr. Hemsworth was brought to the emergency department. Okay. Right. So on 19th August 2000, Mr. Hemsworth was brought to the emergency department. Brought in the emergency. Why E capital letter and D capital letter? Not necessary. Okay, if it's separate one, here you have to write emergency department. Otherwise, no need. Okay. In the address, you have to write capital letters. Otherwise, no need. Emergency department after a fainting episode. Okay. On assessment, why this much space here? Handwriting improved. On assessment, he was drowsy, had bleeding from tongue, bruises in both the left. He was drowsy, had bleeding from trunk, bruises in both the left arm and knee, along with disorientation. Subsequently, radiological tests were performed. Radiological tests which were performed, radiological tests, comma, which were performed, radiological tests which were performed, comma, revealed tests which, they should go together, tests which were performed. So tests were performed, tests which were performed. So these tests revealed, which were performed, tests were performed, tests revealed, both together it is, comma, focal epileptic and subdural hematoma of the right occipital region, space should be there, region. For this reason, you can remove. So here you have to put a comma. For this reason, comma. You just can say therefore. Just can say for this reason, therefore. Okay. You can just use the word therefore. Okay. He was shifted to intensive care unit and was seen by the neurologist. Therefore, intensive care unit treatment by the neurologist in the intensive care unit was suggested. Okay. So you can write in a passive voice. Okay. For therefore, after shifting to the intensive care unit, only one intensive care unit will be there, only one. So after shifting, therefore, for this reason, this is correct only, it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. For this reason, comma, you can remove this one. Here, comma is not there. That is a mistake. For this reason, comma, he was shifted to intensive care unit and was seen by the neurologist. Fine. That's absolutely fine. No mistake. But what I'm suggesting you is, therefore, instead of 3 words, 1 word. He was shifted. Why do you want to write? Okay, he was shifted is also passive voice. But he is not necessary. Personal pronouns. So after shifting, after shifting to the intensive care unit, treatment by the neurologist was provided. Okay. So during hospitalization, phenytoin has been commenced. Phenytoin which has been commenced. Same problem. The same thing here, which here also the same problem. Phenytoin which has been commenced. So commenced which they don't suit. Phenytoin, comma. Here you have to put phenytoin, comma, which has been commenced, needs to be continued. Continue. 10 mg once daily. So this 10 mg daily should be here. Phenytoin 10 mg daily, which has been commenced. This is not the right place here. That means before how much we don't know. So here you have to take forward. This should go from here and you have to write here. Phenytoin 10 mg, 10 mg. Phenytoin 10 mg once daily, which has been commenced, needs to be continued. The ophthalmologist who visited him, who visited him. Yeah, that is not necessary. Na? The ophthalmologist advised rest for eyes. Okay, that's it. Whether he visited or he gave counseling or what it is, we don't need all those things. Okay, whether ophthalmologist visited the patient or patient visited the ophthalmologist or he came to the hospital or he was at the home, we don't need all these background stories. Okay, the ophthalmologist advised rest for eyes. That means there was a counseling session. Finished. That's it. Where it was done, we don't. Background is not important. Who done, who did what, that is important. Where, when, why, how, that is not that much important. Okay. Ophthalmologist is important, and advice is important. Okay. Rest for eyes is important. That's all. Okay. Currently, he is anxious about the management of his condition at home. So you can say at home, at residence. You can say residence. Okay. Anxious. You can use the word concerned, worried, some other word. No problem. This is also right. I'm just giving you the options about the management of his. He is concerned regarding the management of his condition at home, at his residence. Therefore, his wife was educated regarding the symptoms. Very good. Therefore, his wife was educated regarding the symptoms as well as suggested to use safety alter bands. Here as well as is not in the right stage. This is not fit here. You cannot write like this. Okay, was educated regarding the symptoms as well as safety alter bands. Educated regarding this one. Suggested to whom? His wife. Means as well as, you remove this one. Nah? Suggested is not remember necessary. Okay. As well as the use of safety alter bands. Regarding the symptoms. One is the symptoms. Symptoms of what? Symptoms of what? As well as the use of safety alter bands. Okay. So like that you can see. As well as, so regarding the symptoms as well as the safety alter bands. That's all. The symptoms as well as the usage of safety alter bands. As well as means when you use as well as, that means this regarding will be used here also. Okay. Regarding symptoms, regarding safety alter bands, or regarding the usage of safety alter bands. Okay. So as well as educated regarding safety alter bands, educated regarding the symptoms. Regarding, educated regarding. Okay, his wife was educated regarding. Okay. Both A and B, like that one. Next one, despite refraining from driving, despite refraining, ing, gerund, despite refraining from draining. Okay, refrain is like verb, act, so you cannot say order. Refrain means stop, so refrain means order, like that. Don't use refraining from driving. Avoiding strenuous activities has been suggested. It's not have. Okay, it's a has. Maybe you'll be puzzled why has or why have. I'll tell you. Has been suggested. Why? Despite refraining from driving is like a simple sentence. Okay, because you are using despite. That means only one subject is there. In addition to, like that. In addition to this is suggested, or this has been suggested. In addition to ice cream, I also had. Okay, I also have. Okay. Ice cream. I have ice cream. For example, if it is he, despite avoiding driving, avoiding strenuous activity. Avoiding is third person. Third one. Okay, singular. Avoiding strenuous activities means plural. Have, correct. Strenuous activities have been suggested, but it is not strenuous activities are not suggested. Avoiding strenuous activities. Avoiding has been suggested. Regarding strenuous activities, avoiding has been suggested. That's it. So this is singular. Regular sleep and healthy diet have been recommended. Here there are two things. Regular sleep is one and a healthy diet have been recommended. Very good. Very good, excellent. Based on the aforementioned circumstances, definitive management, definitive diagnosis would be definitive management not suitable. A definitive diagnosis and appropriate follow-up action or management would be profoundly beneficial. But here, okay, you're writing to general physician, okay, writing to general physician. Right. And you are a nurse in the general ward of King's Hospital. So you are a nurse, you are writing to the general physician. Remember that. Sorry. Based on the aforementioned circumstances, you cannot say definitive management to the doctor. You cannot tell the, okay, right? Right. You can just, definitive means, yeah, it's not suitable because higher authority, no? Based on the aforementioned circumstances, okay, definitive diagnosis maybe, wait, okay, so from the King's Hospital you are writing, okay, management shifted to ICU, okay, phenytoin 10 mg, complete, okay, patient discharge education has been provided. Follow, use safety alert band, avoid rain, regular sleep, healthy diet. What is required? Patient anxious about seizures at home. So anxious at home, this one is important. Anxious about home, you told, management at home, about seizures, okay, tonic clonic seizures, okay, right, follow up or management, okay, patient discharging, patient to be monitored, patient to be monitored, so regular monitoring, ongoing monitoring, or regular monitoring and appropriate management, okay, so you're asking the doctor to guide them everything, okay, so follow up, okay, regular monitoring and appropriate management or follow up, okay, follow up after 2 weeks, okay, uh, okay, here you can see based on the above mentioned circumstances, ongoing supervision or monitoring and appropriate management, you can alter the words whichever you want, would be profoundly beneficial for Mr. Hemsworth, okay, an appointment for anticonvulsive therapy after a fortnight. A fortnight, what is this, Simon sir? Every time how nicely we write, again you find mistakes, very bad. An appointment for anticonvulsant therapy after a fortnight, fortnights countable, a fortnight has been scheduled. All up after 2 weeks review for anticonvulsant therapy, yeah, has been scheduled. Very good. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any further queries. Very good. That's fine. Yours sincerely. Okay, C. Allen Jones. Okay. Ward nurse, leave 2 lines here. Always leave 2 lines after yours sincerely. Okay, 2 lines. Leave this line also. Ward nurse, King's Hospital, Cliff Rock. Very good. Okay. Driving. What driving? Okay, despite refraining from driving, avoiding strenuous activities. Yeah, refraining and avoiding. Refraining and avoiding. If gerunds, both are gerunds. Driving is a noun actually. Okay, right. Very good. Good letter. Focus on these mistakes which I have shown. A lot of improvement is there. That's fine. Yeah, Meera Manoj, unmute please. Okay, you cannot unmute, I think. Okay, fine. No worries. Okay, yeah. Fine, joined from another one. Okay. Yeah, you can unmute now. Okay.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah. So have you got the required feedback? Simple mistakes you are doing. Like, see here, Newton is the name of a person. Newtown is the name of a place. Very simple mistake. Okay, like that. Okay. And discharge, you did not mention about discharge. This is a discharge letter, and it's a must that you have to mention discharge in the introductory paragraph. Okay. And the use of which is a problem for you. Major things you have covered, but which is a problem because two times you place the same mistake. Phenytoin which has been commenced, tests which were performed. So both the places you have. So which is the problem? Then gerund, using gerund is a problem for you, and singular plural has or have is a problem. Okay. uh, okay, article a and the, that is usage is a problem. Otherwise everything is fine. Okay, now tell me. What did you get from the session? What did new things did you learn? And how is your progress from the initial tests to the latest tests?
Well, sir, I am improving.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll post this letter in the Telegram channel. You can collect from there. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So that's the end of the session. Have a nice day.